Heartland Season 20 is just around the corner, and there's a lot we need to talk about. The first thing that really stood out to me was Georgie's storyline, because it honestly felt like a farewell. It might just be me, but her arc seemed to reach a natural ending. As we saw, she was preparing for an important show jumping competition. Yet something clearly wasn't right with Phoenix. You could tell from his movement and from the way Georgie kept looking to him. Searching for reassurance, Amy decided to take them out on a quiet trail ride. Not to push or fix anything, but simply to understand what was really going on. Gently and honestly, she voiced the fear. Georgie had been trying to avoid that Phoenix might simply be getting older. Georgie shut down immediately. And it's hard to blame her, because accepting that truth also means accepting loss, even if that loss hasn't fully arrived yet. Later that evening during dinner, Georgie admitted she didn't want her final memories with Phoenix to be filled with frustration or disappointment. Even knowing the risks, she chose to compete. When Phoenix struggled again, she was ready to stop immediately because she didn't want to cause him pain. And that's when Lou stepped in and reminded her of the bond she shared with Phoenix, the years they grew up together, and everything they had already achieved just by finding each other. Georgie broke down as the memories rushed back, but in that moment, she found the courage to ride one last time, and she won. It was a beautiful and emotional moment, one that truly felt like a closing chapter for her character. It really feels like this was Georgie's final chapter on Heartland. And while that's heartbreaking, her story now feels complete. At the same time, this moment reflected a quiet change happening within Lou herself. Throughout the season, Peter encouraged Lou to step back from work and be more present with her family. And for once, she listened. When Nathan called a meeting about Gracie, you could see Lou's instinct to control and manage everything. But she paused and chose her family instead, joining Peter, Georgie, and Katie on a trail ride. This growth feels like a clear setup for Season 20, where Lou's evolution will continue, as Jack prepares her to become the future leader of Heartland Ranch. Katie's storyline this season was smaller, but it clearly sets up what's coming next. In her writing class, she encouraged Dex to read a letter he had written, reminding him he didn't have to be the villain in his own story. That moment led Jack to realize he'd been too hard on Dex, giving him another chance. And soon after, River admitted her feelings for Dex while wanting to protect their friendship. It's clear Season 20 will likely focus on Katie and Dex as the next generation, mirroring Amy and Ty. Before looking ahead, though, the Season 19 finale deserves attention, as it may signal a more action-driven future for the show. Jack, Lou, and Nathan rode to Wes's ranch and immediately recognized the missing Heartland cattle. Tensions escalated quickly when guns were drawn, creating one of the most intense moments the show has ever seen, until Nathan stepped in and reminded Jack that no herd was worth dying over. Just when things seemed unbearable, Peter arrived and tackled Wes, turning chaos into relief once the police were called. As events unfolded, Nathan began connecting the dots, realizing Wes was the same man linked to Gracie's dealings. Instead of confronting her immediately, he waited and uncovered the truth hidden within the finances, overdue bills, and secret payments. When Nathan revealed everything to Jack, Lou, and Amy, Lou confronted Gracie calmly but firmly, finally shaking her confidence. Gracie eventually admitted her actions, claiming she was protecting her brother, but the excuse fell flat. In the end, she sold her share of the ranch, and Nathan chose to sell his own ranch to make things right with Heartland. He then invited Amy and Lindy to dinner and later took them to a clearing filled with fireflies, where he revealed his plans for the future and asked Amy to marry him. The episode ended there, leaving viewers with little doubt that Amy will say yes. All signs suggest Season 20 may be the final season of Heartland, focusing on new beginnings, with Lou inheriting Heartland Ranch and Amy building a new life with Nathan. Rumors even point toward a wedding and a major time jump before the series ends. While it may feel overwhelming, after 20 years, it seems like a fitting goodbye. especially with the possibility of a future spin-off centered on Katie and Dex, bringing the Heartland story full circle.